Get out of here! Ow! Okay, you can stay. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. So yeah, let's just go, because this series have some serious issues against Shannon and George, apparently. So yeah, let's see how it will go, because we ended up with pretty much Beatrice laughing.
Naruhodo.
Naruhodo?
家具に心を与えたか。あれも時には愉快なことをする。
Is she talking about Kinzo? The witch that never answered or laughed. Answered. And laughed. Was it my imagination? Was I hearing things? No, that was wrong. After all, the next words became a voice, and I could hear them, not with my heart, but with my ears.
人間は世界を構成する元素について紀元前の昔から探求を続けてきた。古代ギリシャ人たちは風、火、水、土の4つで世界の説明を試みたという。
And then Fire Nation attacked.
その後も数千年かけて人間たちはその4つに様々な元素を加え、5代、6代、7代、8代、12代と様々な解釈で世界を説明しようとしたが、唯一の真実である一なる元素を説明することはできなかった。
Soul? Love?
しかし、星の導きによって現れた一人の男が、ついにこの世界を構成する一なる元素を説明した。
Okay, maybe not.
何かわかるか?
Is it soul? Is she talking about soul? Shannon fearfully turned around. Oh shit, she actually shows up herself, like herself. So, since we know, also you let me know in the comment, that this is actually before the Rokkenjima that we saw in the first episode. Then Shannon on Rokkenjima already met with Beatrice. I'm still confused why this whole thing is repeating itself, but I guess I will see. Oh yeah, pretty much Shannon have no reason to not believe in Beatrice. But she died pretty early. So I wonder what happened. Right there, she existed. Not as an illusion, but as reality. The contrast made by lightning made it clear that this was no mere daydream.
それは愛よ。
Okay. The witch of the portrait elegantly held a golden pipe to her mouth and giggled. She laughed at the ignorance that caused humankind thoughts to stray far from the most simple answer.
その男は世界のすべてを愛で説明した。
Okay.
それこそが一なる元素。男は最小の数で世界の構成を説明しきったのだ。
I think she's really good at manipulating people.
なんとも単純明快にして豪快爽快愉快痛快。やがてその男の生まれた年は西暦紀元と呼ばれるようになったがな。
Shannon lost any words to speak. Also, I have a question for you in the comments. Let me know if I should... I feel like I should, but should I switch the openings for this visual novel because I'm using the 7th mod. Should I switch the openings to the original ones and not the PS3 ones? Because apparently PS3 contains spoilers. They are like damn amazing and cool. Like, you know, the 2 we had so far. They are like real hype. So I wonder if I should change it or should I not? Let me know. I'm not going to you know, dig into the openings really deep, so I won't get like massively spoiled. But yeah, they're like damn amazing. I wonder if I should switch to the original one, because apparently the original one don't have spoilers. I wonder if it changes. Yeah, if the original one changes as well. Oh well, let's go. Sorry for that little break. She thought that when first meeting an unknown guest, her first words should be to ask that person's name. But without saying anything, Shannon knew this person's name, so she refrained. No, surely it would be the greatest disrespect for someone who lived or worked on this island to ask this woman her name. After all, she was the other master of this island beside Kinzo.
いかにもわらわがベアトリーチェである。千年を経ても人がわらわを見て最初に浮かべる表情は変わらんな。
Like they cannot believe that you're real, right? The witch giggled at how Shannon's reactions didn't betray her expectations. Shannon realized that she had met with a being that mustn't be... Wait, what? I'm sorry. Shannon realized that she had met with a being that mustn't be met with, and she took a step backwards. That's where the wall and the portraits were. So even as she gazed at the witch portrait was touching her back.
お前の悩みは愛ゆえよ。それはすなわち世界の一なる元素、つまりこの世のすべてだ。それが満たされぬということは世界が満たされぬに同じこと。
What's your plan?
それは穴の開いた水筒に水を汲み続けるのに似ている。くめどもくめども満たされぬ永遠の心の砂漠。人間の基礎にして全てにして現在。わかるか？知識の実を口にしたアダムとイブが知ったのは愛だったのだ。それを知ったがゆえに人は楽園を追われ人足り得たのだ。すなわちそれは愛を知り苦しむからこそ人であること。心優しき娘よ、そなたは誇っていい。それを知った今、そなたはもはや家具にあらず。
Okay. That's very vague.
そなたは今こそ人間なのだ。我が名にかけてそれを認めようぞ。
Okay.
凡庸の身には理解も辛き話か。
Yeah, I just realized that Beatrice at some point had to be human as well, right? Maybe she gained powers, maybe... I don't know. How the fuck witch are born, you know? In this world. Like, this is really like... How the hell did she obtain those powers? Because she definitely was a human once, right? There's no way like she just was born and with magical powers, because that's not how it works. I think like... Maybe... Yeah, this is like just like my random thoughts about like origin of stuff. So maybe Beatrice was a human, like some time thousands years ago, and maybe she was like also into like studies of dark magic and stuff, and maybe maybe she somehow made a ritual or something that made her immortal, something like that, and gave her powers, so she became witch. And it also bonded her to this place, because she's like a ghost, a witch of the Rokkenjima. Might be. Yeah, I really wonder what are like origins of Beatrice. We probably will never know that, because usually visual novels don't tell us everything we want to know. And I don't think they have to. But yeah, usually visual novels would like go, hey, that's witch, deal with it. But I'm really curious how Beatrice came to be, like, you know, her backstory. Yeah, that's my random thoughts.
まあよいわ。許すがいい。久しぶりに人間と話すのでな。
I sure bet.
饒舌が過ぎたことを謝ろう。
Without waiting for a reply from Shannon, Beatrice laughed pleasantly for a while.
詫びと言ってはなんだが、わらわの力で、そなたのその願望を叶えてやってもよいぞ。
Okay. The meaning of those words surprised Shannon even more than the witch's sudden appearance. But we know that that's not how it worked, unless something changes in this episode. Still, why the story repeated itself?
そなたを思い人と添い遂げさせてやってもよいと言っている。
As dead people? Yeah, no thanks.
本来ならば、それに見合うだけの対価を要求するところだが。
But she broke mirror.
わらわは機嫌が良い。
So maybe... Yeah, because Beatrice wanted the mirror being broken, right? Because when we had that scene, then Shannon called to Beatrice that she did her like bargain, her end, and now it's Beatrice's turn. By the way, that means that... Wait, I'm confused. Again. If it's in chronological order, so... The beach, then the broken mirror, and now this. And that means... Shannon should have made contact with Beatrice before. And made some kind of deal with her. So, why is she so surprised now? If it's not spoiler, you can explain this to me in the comment, please. Because I'm still digging into like timeline too much, I think.
それに、そなたはわらわへの礼を欠かさず、今日
Also,
までよく尽くした。
also there's something wrong with my eyes. So I'm sorry if I like closing them and stuff.
それへの褒美としてやってもよい。本当ですか?
Normally, Shannon would have been shocked and struck dumb by the seemingly impossible guest. However, almost as though she was already under the witch spell, Shannon responded.
わらわの魔法にかかれば、思い人と結ばれるように取り計らうなど造作もない。
Yes, of course. Shannon almost said that without thinking, but held back with her last bit of common sense. Yeah, dealing with witches is bad. Probably. After all, this is a witch. A sinister being. The witch Beatrice is clearly trying to slip in through the cracks in my heart and take me prisoner. That sort of temptation, which so many fairy tale picture books warned me about when I was young, is right in front of me now. Okay, let me take a little break because this is not comfortable to read. I will back in a second for you. Okay, I'm back, so I should add like 25 minutes, I believe. Yep. Let's go.
これでは拉致が開かぬな。わらわは確かにそなたらが意味嫌う魔女像から離れはせぬ。だがわらわは敬う者には好意を返す。
Okay, so she admits that she is not really good witch.
それは人間も同じであろう。そのように身構えられて好意を返せる人間もまたおらぬと思うが。失礼しました。そんなつもりは。
It's bugging me now, you know? This like humans are the same, she said basically. Yeah, it's going back to my origin theory I had, like she was a human at some point of the time. Yeah. I don't know why, it's just bugging me somehow today. Shannon eventually realized how rude she was acting towards this guest. And she finally digested the words that had been spoken to her a short while ago. You are no longer furniture. Now you are human. As she reflected upon those words, Shannon felt as though the witch understood all her worries.
さっきのその褒美の話って何ですか？
お前がその心を虜にする男と結ばれるように取り計らってもいいと言っている。
I wouldn't believe that. I mean, it's tempting, but this is witch. It's like, you know, like believing in genes. They apparently give you wishes, but you have to be really specific.
わらわの肖像画を日々丹念に磨いてくれたことへの礼とでも思うがよい。安心せよ。対価は求めぬ。
Suspicious.
わらわは気前がよい。
Sure.
だがな、対価は求めぬが。
So you... It is something you want in return. Request is the same thing. Look, here it comes. Part of Shannon's heart sent her a warning. This is what all those scary picture books she would read when she was little had warned her about.
この島のすぐ近くの海に岩が覗き、そこに小さな鳥居と祠が設けてあるのを知っているか？
Okay, apparently you don't have to answer in the comments anymore. But if you did, then just leave it there. Because, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so apparently before I ask you to do any comments, then maybe I should just read to the end and ask you the questions like at the end of the video. So apparently this is not chronological order. So it was beach, then this thing, and then there was a mirror. Did I wrongly interpret it? Did like wrong assumptions before when I was reading comments? Maybe? Shannon immediately remembered it. When you reached Rokkenjima by boat, there was a torii and a shrine on the reef that was too small to be called even an islet. I'm pretty sure Kumasawa-san told me its story, but I can't remember it well. A traveling Shugenja, a kind of holy man, had built it or prayed there or something.
知っていますが、それが何か。
魔に通じぬ者に一から説明はせぬ。
Okay.
早い話がだな。あれには参っておるのだ。
How so?
実はな、あの祠の中にある鏡が収められている。それをそなたに割ってほしいというのだ。
It was quite suspicious request. Yeah, I agree. It seems like it will like sound some weird shit that we haven't seen before. Shannon didn't know the details, but anything stored inside the shrine would have been something sacred. Sacred, yeah. And she wants me to break it. Why would the witch ask a human for help instead of doing it herself? There was no need for Shannon to speak her thoughts aloud. Beatrice responded to Shannon's reasonable doubt before Shannon could give her an answer. Okay.
人の言葉でうまく説明できぬな。例えれば、食器の違いとでも言おうか。あの鏡はフォークで、わらわの力はスープなのだ。フォークでスープは飲めまい？
Makes sense.
あの鏡の押し付けさえなければ、わらわはスープを飲むのにぴったりのスプーンが用意できるというわけだ。
So basically you would gain more power than you have already.
それさえあれば、スープも飲めるし、岩ろうだって掘り抜けるぞ。
Unless this is exactly what happened in the first episode, but we just didn't saw it. And that's what allowed Beatrice to basically did all the murders and stuff.
目玉だってえぐり貫ける。だったか？
That's accurate, actually. You would harm a lot of people.
何の話かわかりません。私の無教養のせいだとしたら謝ります。
こういうことだ。あの忌々しい鏡をわらわのために割る手間をかけてくれたなら、その褒美としてそなたの願いを叶えてやるということだ。今日のわらわは本当に機嫌がいい。そなたが望むなら願い事を変えて金蔵に授けた黄金を丸ごとくれてやることにしてもよいぞ。
Oh wow, that's like... Okay. So maybe it never happened in the first episode, after all.
お断りします。
But you did it in the end, so...
なんと。
When she heard Shannon's words, Beatrice realized for the first time that her expectations had been betrayed.
理由があれば聞かせよ。誤解があるなら解こうぞ。
理由なんてよくでも今日までこの島は平和で何も起こりませんでした。なら鏡を割らなくても今日までと同じ平和がこれからも続いていくはずです。
Yeah.
なるほどなるほど。それはもっともだな。そなたの言う通りだ。あれを割らぬなら割れぬ今日までと同じ日々が明日も明後日も続こうぞ。
But if you do, the demon roulette will start.
わらわが絶対の保証をしようではないか。 ベアトリーチェの名にかけて言う。
Okay.
割れぬ今日までと同じ日々が明日も明後日も続こうぞ。
Okay, now I wonder if this is just translation or it's literal. Either she means that these days will continue like forever, so she will do nothing bad, or she's literally like a djinn, telling that it will be okay tomorrow and the next day. But then everything will go to, yeah, to hell basically.
それは永久に、永遠に。
Once again, I should have just read. Shannon felt overwhelmed by an eerie illusion. The mirror probably existed for the purpose of restraining the witch. So if Shannon broke it, the person who stands to gain was supposedly the witch herself. And yet, Shannon felt somehow that she had to do it for her own sake. It felt like some premise had been switched around.
わらわはあくまでも褒美としてそなたに思いを成就する機会を与えたに過ぎぬ。
I'm really like, oh my god, I'm hyped.
割ろうが割るまいがそなたの自由だ。
I love stories like this when you don't have clear answer and you're like, wait, what the hell is happening? And then you're like, oh, okay.
割ればわらわはそなたの願いを叶える。割らねば今日までの明日が永遠に続く。
Okay, this is oddly specific as well.
そなたの願いは永遠に叶うことはない。わかるか？
Tomorrow before the day, so yeah, she means like nothing will change. And here, unbreakable days before this time. What's the difference then? I mean, yeah, the difference would be that Shannon will have her wish made, but this is twisted. That one wish could potentially like destroy everything because of how status works in this story. How Eva treats Shannon and stuff. Even if Beatrice is like promising that she will do nothing, that then everything else might go to hell just because of this one decision. So she may even not lie here, but they don't tell the whole truth as well. And this basically means that nothing will change.
何を言っているか。
The witch was speaking. She was pressing Shannon, saying she must break the mirror if she ever wanted to be united with George. It was a declaration that Shannon's feelings would never be brought to fruition unless she broke it.
やめてください。そんなの聞きたくない。
Shannon is quite easy to manipulate.
そなたを苦しめたかったわけではないのだがな。まあいい。愛に苦しさを感じるも人間の醍醐味よ。その感情を存分に楽しむがよい。だが、我が力を借りたいと願ったなら、いつでもあの鏡を割るがよい。
If you wish to borrow my power, feel free to break that mirror. This is oddly specific as well. I'm sorry, what the hell means borrow my power? Maybe I'm taking like this... I don't know, maybe today, when I'm reading this. Maybe I'm taking just too literal everything. But what the hell means borrow my power? I don't think that happened in the first episode. Unless it actually means like, just use it for a wish. And how the hell that wish would work? It would mean that George would have to be like, stripped of his own will? No, wait. How would she accomplish that, actually? That's... Okay, I have no idea, just by the emotions, how would you do that? Maybe if she would like strip the George out of his free will, force him to like just openly say Shannon that he loves her, and tell Eva to go fuck herself, basically. I'm sorry. But maybe that will how it works. But then Eva will probably like kill Shannon or something. Or will make her like... Maybe she will not kill her. I'm like getting assumptions here. Maybe she'll like make her like, you know, go away from the mansion, talk to Kinzu about this, like this is all fucked up and yeah. Anyway, let's go. Okay, that's what she did. Also, in one of the first episodes I made in the Umineko, you said that one of my theory was right. I need to go back there and check what theories I made there. Maybe it already happened. If you remember that, you can let me know in the comment. Was it really such an easy thing to do? No, it certainly wasn't. To Shannon, who was burning with infatuation and worried by love, being tempted constantly and eternally with a way out was truly a cruel trait. Okay, interesting. Oh! Oh, that's interesting! Time limit on the magic that can grant you wish. But isn't that the same thing? There's no limit on promise, but if you're like too late, then magic can't be made. Unless it's just like the time where this actually will work. Like, for example, for 2 years. For 2 years everything will be fine. I think that might be as well the case. Okay, interesting. Wow! That's a big trap. So basically, if George will like hesitate for 1 second, for example, then it will be all over. Probably, that's how I interpret it. Fine, the panel. Okay.
互いを愛し合う二人を引き裂く魔法は持ち合わせていないのでな。
And demon can do that? Interesting.
そなたの思い人は近いうちに見合いに臨むそうだな。 そなたは世界で一番その男のことを思っているかもしれん。だが世界で一番ふさわしいとは限らんぞ。
Good point.
わらわは見合いの相手を知っている。
Oh,
その娘は世界で一番後宮ジョージにふさわしい。
this is huge. This is getting huge. It's actually getting huge.
良い学校を出て良い成績を残し落ち着きがあって思慮深い。お前より美しく、お前より聡明で、お前よりふさわしい。
But still, it's not what dictated the love. So she's basically pouring a lot of freaking poison into Shannon right now. Because George will love Shannon anyway. It doesn't matter how smart the other girl is. I mean, that's not like 100%, right? Okay, I can agree that if he never met her. But yeah, it's not like he can by one look just go after the other girl when he spends so much time with Shannon. So I don't think that will be the case.
お前のような無知無能無教養の娘がどうしてふさわしかろうか。お前が一番知っている。
Well, it doesn't matter if she's suitable or not. If George is okay with that, and she is.
お前が一番ふさわしくない。お前と後宮ジョージが結ばれるなど想像するだけでも罪深い。愚かしいことよ。愚かしい愚かしい身の程知れい。
Okay, Eva was savage, but Beatrice is like pretty much like Eva.
義務教育に行かせてもらった恩も忘れて。
Oh my god.
希望を知りなさい。ジョージはお父様の血を引く孫の中では嫡男に当たるのよ。
Okay, I'm going to once again say this is like oddly specific. Why she call Kinzo's father? Shouldn't she tell like George's eldest grandson carrying Kinzo's blood? And not the father's blood? Okay, my mind got like freaking 1,000 theories now.
ひょっとしたら未来の後宮家を背負うことになるかもしれない人。
I mean, not theories, but some ideas, and yeah, I need to like settle it down first.
その期待に応え
I want to talk for an hour.
たくさんの勉強を重ねて素晴らしい大学に入り素晴らしい成績を残しているわ。そんなジョージと無能無資格無教養な使用人風情が釣り合うと本気でお思い？
Oh wow. These two... These two little demons we heard in the tea party when she was showing the little butler how she did the murder. It's the same laugh.
やめろ！シャノンをいじめるな！
Wow! So she's like physically showing herself to everyone at this point.
貴様は誰だ！
At that time, as Shannon held her head, trying to protect her heart from the blade of Beatrice's words, Canon ran in front of her. Canon didn't care who this woman was. If this was an enemy tormenting Shannon, whom he loved and respected as sister, nothing else mattered.
カノン君、下がって。この方は。
It seems Canon also realized that the being standing before him was the witch of the portrait. And also that she was something to be feared.
シャノンに褒美を取らせたかっただけだが、わらわの言葉が過ぎ、いじめてしまったようだな。
Oh yeah, you did.
それは謝ろう。だが、先ほどの約束は、そなたへの褒美として残している。わらわの力が必要ならば、いつでも呼び出すといい。その方法はすでに教えた。では、これにて今宵は退散しよう。敵意の眼差しは心地よくあるが、美容にはちと悪いのでな。
ケロ、お前が何者か知らないが、お前はシャノンを脅かしている。
Wow. Can have some nerve.
二度と現れるな。
Well, he fought against Beatrice by himself in the episode 1 as well. Then it went well. Kanon's word seems to deeply annoy the witch.
言葉を選ばぬか下船め。
Lowborn.
わらわは敬う者に寛大だが、敬わぬ者には残酷であるぞ。
While she still smiled, the witch's face began to twist itself. Then, an oppressive feeling that couldn't be noticed with any of the 5 senses gradually filled the room. And I got chills. Like really, literally. Even though they couldn't understand it, they immediately realized it. It was something terrifying. There are like some voices in the background. When you swim in the ocean and something large passes by in the water beneath you, you want to escape to land even before you learn what it is. That's exactly what this was like.
おやめください、ベアトリーチェ様。カノン君はまだ子供なんです。言葉遣いについては謝ります。
Oh my god. Canon placed his body between Witch and Shannon. There was tense sweat on his forehead. At that time, the witch certainly held Canon's fate in the palm of her hand. She didn't even need to lift a finger. She held a grasp on his fate so tight that a single twist of her smile could easily crush it. Canon understood that as well. So he started sweating. His knees felt weak. However, Beatrice abruptly released that feeling of tension and laughed.
よかろう。そなたが求めるなら特別に許そう。カノンとやら彼女に免じて今宵は許して使わす。感謝するがよいぞ。さて、今宵はこれで退散する。
Wow.
別れの挨拶に一つ土産を残そう。二人とも左手の手のひらをこちらへかざせ。
Okay. When Beatrice grinned broadly and snapped her fingers, the left hands stretched out in front of them against their will, and their palms opened. It was a strange sensation, as though only their left hands now belonged to someone else. It felt like only their left hands had become puppets, which were being pulled by strings hanging down from the ceiling.
これは何の真似だって。
Canon resisted, but he couldn't retract his hand of his own free will.
騒ぐな。すぐに済む。
When Beatrice held her pipe aloof, a golden-colored, sparkling dust came out of the smoke and hovered in the air. The sparkle eventually became several gold butterflies. The beautiful butterflies danced freely, I can't read that. Frotfoot, the reception hall, forming a fantastical and beautiful world. And two of those butterflies lightened on the palms of Shannon's and Callum's hands. Okay. There was a sharp pain, as though they had been burned. When the two of them tried to examine their palms, that hold on their bodies, which had been there a second ago, had gone without a trace. There was now a tiny burn mark on the palm of her hand. And it was shaped like a butterfly. Yeah, please explain this. Apparently Canon had the same mark on his hand. He stared at the witch hatefully.
単なる挨拶よ。体はない。ただのあざに過ぎぬから、ほんの数日で言えよ。
What did you do?
手当ても必要ない。それは、わらわが確かに今日ここにあり、そなたと約束を交わしたことを明日に忘れさせぬための印だ。
Okay, so her explanation is just to make them, after they wake up, that it wasn't a dream. But I feel like there's something more to this.
わらわとの出会いは刺激が強い。翌朝にわらわとの出会いを夢か幻と思い込み、忘れようとする人間も時にはいるのでな。
Can understand that?
ゆっくり考えるがいいぞ、シャン。そしてゆっくりと休み、明日の朝日に我が印を見て改めて考えてみるがいいだろう。わらわは何も強要せん。そなたが自らの意志で自由に未来を決めるがいい。もっとも欲する者の対価がその程度で済むとはな。悲恋をテーマに戯曲を書き上げた偉人たちが悔しがるぞ。
This episode is fire.
それでは縁があったらまた会おう。久しぶりの会話は実に楽しかったぞ。さらばだ、家具ども。
Wow. She called her human like few minutes ago and now she's again just a furniture. Wow, Beatrice, you are like... Bye. Beatrice's body crumbled like a smoke and blew away. It was golden smoke, no, a cloud of gold butterflies. They scattered in all directions inside the reception hall, leaving a golden splash before disappearing into the thin air. After that, only the cold silence was left. It was so silent, it made both of them think they might have been daydreaming until just a moment ago. Which was why the witch had left those marks. She had done so to make it impossible for them to think of it as a daydream. As Shannon and Calvin remembered the butterfly bruises on their hands and the pain they'd felt when they'd been made, they kept standing still, stunned. And from that moment on, Shannon was tormented by days of suffering and conflict. Whew. Wow. This episode. Okay, and we are back with it. So, should I end? I think I can follow up. I think like it will be near near like end of the day, so let's just follow the story.
別部屋ってなんだよ。じゃあわざわざシャノンとジョージ兄さんは別の部屋に泊まったのかよ。はい、そんなにもおかしかったでしょうか。
Jessica's cheeks had been stuffed with a chocolate-coated Shinsaku biscuit that Shannon had brought as a present from Okinawa. And it all came flying out at Shannon when Jessica cried out.
シャノンさ、何のために沖縄まで旅行に行ったんだよ。
Okay, so we had time skip. I think. The shrine was on the Okinawa, right? I guess I will just read more. I don't remember the... Oh my god, I think that was Okinawa. The shrine. I think that's the place. I don't remember places that are like, you know, just told us that very much.
それもジョージ兄さんと二人っきりで。
Oh yeah. Wait! This is the beach episode! You lied to me in the comments! So this is not chronological order! So the stuff we had to this point... I mean... God damn it! So first was the part when you know, the part with Garden and meeting the Beatrice. Then we had beach and the shrine, and now we have this. It was not in chronological order, like a beach, mirror, and then the Garden and the Beatrice. God damn it! I need to check these comments. I need to check these comments because maybe I'm just making wrong assumptions now. Maybe I read something wrongly there. I will check them. I will check them.
それはとても大きな水族館が沖縄にあるからぜひ行こうって誘われて、私お魚とか好きですし。いやだからさ、健全な男女がお泊まりありで旅行に行ったわけだろ。それでチューもなければギューもないのかよ。
Oh, Jessica is like all over it.
ましてや部屋は男女で別部屋ってなんだよ。チューについてはノーコメントです。でもギューはありましたよ。ジョージさんの胸温かかったです。そういうことじゃねえぜ。なあもう、なんだってこんなカップルがいるんだよ。
Yes, why?
もうじれってぜ。
From Shannon's point of view, it was incredibly happy trip for various reasons. But it looked like Jessica found their peace to be pretty irritating. For a while, Jessica chewed her present, complaining about romance and pretending to faint in agony on her bed. Shannon and George had chosen to go on to Okinawa because there was a huge aquarium there. They did this because the aquarium had given them the opportunity to start going out. Since the relationship had started at an aquarium, having their first overnight trip also be to an aquarium must have held some... Oh my god, what a sentence. Commemorative value. I'm sorry, I just can't read that.
そんな記念の節目の初のお泊まり旅行ならいろいろと進展するもんがあるはずだぜ。それがだ 女別部屋、カップルでシングルを2部屋。ああ、もう本当にどうかしてるぜ。
Wow, she gets so annoyed. And so am I.
それはお互い独身の男女ですし、ジョージさんがそこをしっかりするのが男女のマナーだとおっしゃって。だからそれを踏み越えるためのお泊まり旅行じゃねえのかよ。もはや9とか9とかのレベルじゃねえぜ。
Oh wow, you're going all out, Jessica.
お嬢様がどういう意味でおっしゃってるのかわかりませんが、
I think you do.
ジョージ様は最後まで本当に紳士でいてくださいました。それは私もそういうことがあるかなというか。でも私たちお付き合いはしてますけど、別に結婚してるわけじゃないし。
Well, but she's admitting that.
お嬢様が期待されているようなことは
Wait, I just realized. The timeline might be even different. Because the mirror can be outside of this situation. Oh my god. So it's not like beach mirror and... I mean garden, beach and mirror. It might be actually garden, beach, this, then something, then typhoon, and then mirror. Oh my god.
ちゃんと神様の前で誓いを立ててからするべきです。するべきです。
Shannon's face got bright red. She made a circle with both hands, restlessly intertwining, separating and making hard marks with them. Apparently, the dramatic progress Jessica had looked forward to hadn't happened. But it seems to have been a very important experience for Shannon in her own way. In the end, whenever Jessica was jealous of Shannon or made fun of her, it didn't change the fact that Shannon had a huge lead on her. Yeah, you are pretty much closed on this island. So, yeah.
シャノンに先を越されたのが悔しい。彼氏作るときは一緒だぜって約束したのに抜け駆けされた。
Oh wow, you did? That's interesting.
お嬢様は素敵な方ですから、私なんかよりきっと素敵な方がすぐに現れます。そういう慰めはいらねえぜ。シャノンの裏切り者、出ていけ。
Oh, she got her asthma. Jessica threw several cushions at her. But midway, she had an asthma attack and started to choke pretty badly. Shannon hurried ran over to a nearby side table and started searching around on the top of it. A cute basket was placed there, and inside it was Jessica's bronchoidator. Shannon picked it up and handed it over to Jessica. Jessica's asthma attacks always came suddenly. Because of that, she always needed to carry this medicine around. She breathed in the medicine and after a while managed to overcome her choking, as her asthma finally settled down. Shannon thought this a good chance to leave and tried to exit the room after bowing courteously. As she did, one more small cushion came flying and hit Shannon on the head. She noticed that Jessica was on the verge of crying, half of her face buried in her last and favorite cushion. That face was red and meek.
お嬢様？シャノンさん、正直に言って、 私、髪型とか変かな。
Wow.
まさか。お嬢様の髪はとてもお美しいと思います。じゃあ、目とか変かな。鼻とか変じゃないかな。
How many guys did you met, Jessica? That's my question. Because you are apparently like closed in this island like forever. She have like home lessons, right? I think. Or did she... Or was she attending to the school? I don't remember. You can let me know in the comment, because this is kinda important, I think. I mean, not by the story-wise, but by character perspective. I don't remember if they stated that she goes to university or something, or she was like only taught in the... on this island, basically.
やっぱり喋り方がダメなのかな。だから彼氏できないのかな。そんなはずはありませんよ。お嬢様はそのままで十分に素敵です。そしてその魅力はこれからもっともっと増していくと思いますよ。でも私だけ彼氏できない。サクもヒナも彼氏できたのに私にだけできないよ。
Who is Saku and Hina? This is like another two characters, so we have 3 new characters
やっぱり
already.
私には魅力ないからかな。みんなね、文化祭に彼氏連れてくるんだって。
So she attends to the school, basically. Right? That means she attends to the university or something.
私もその日までにはきっと彼氏いるって思って彼氏だけできやしない。私だけ
Before she realized it, Jessica was shedding huge tears. Jessica didn't really feel like crying, and of course, she felt like supporting Shannon's progress in love as a friend. However, as she had cheered Shannon on, her true feelings had suddenly gotten mixed in, and she couldn't help but shed tears. Shannon understood Jessica's innocent and easily injured heart. The rough style of speech Jessica usually used was all just an attempt to protect its fragile heart. As a daughter of and successor to the Ushiramiya family, and as a girl isolated on Rokkenjima, the only person she could expose her true feelings to was Shannon. So she is isolated. Game, you're making this difficult. Shannon understands that. So she's strongly regretting acting smug, even if it was only a little.
涙出ちゃうなんて私変だぜ。
No, you're not.
お嬢様は素敵な方です。
Can we all agree with what Shannon's saying here? I hope so.
そんなお嬢様に素敵な男性が現れないわけがありません。
With that as well.
シャノン、もう時間だろ。早く行かないとまたゲンジさんやカンさんに怒られるぜ。私は全然平気だから早く行きなよ。悪いな、泣いちゃったりなんかしてさ。バカみてえだぜ、私。
Jessica faced away, acting as though she didn't really want to trouble Shannon, waving her hand as though chasing Shannon away. Shannon took that as a sign that Jessica didn't want to be bothered anymore, bowed her head and left the room. And with Shannon leaving the room, I think we will end this episode because it's plenty for now. And yeah, this episode was really like really fire, you know? we had this whole conversation with Beatrice, then we had the emotional talk with Jessica. And we learned the timeline. How the hell this works actually. Finally clearly stated in the game. Well, we still don't know when the mirror stuff happened. We just know it's garden, aquarium, or the beach. And then might be mirror and this, or this, and something and mirror. Or this and mirror. Yeah, you know what I mean. I really need to check the comments that were like before. Maybe I read them wrongly. I probably did. Or maybe you made me to think that that was a correct order. Oh well. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for listening to me. Let me know in the comments what you think about this episode. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.